Welcome back, Sports Rant with Mike and Ant. How are y'all doing today? I'm Ant.
I am Mike. What is going on, everybody?
We are back with a special Super Bowl episode. We're going to talk about some things before, but we will be getting to the Super Bowl. It's been a minute since we addressed the Rant colony.
I know, yeah, it has been a minute.
You guys like that? That's something I think I'm going to try to work out over here.
Is it like a play on words like ant colony?
Yes,
okay,
that is what I'm going for.
I'm picking
yes.
up what you were putting down,
Yes.
and I like it.
Let us know what you think. We got some shit to talk about today.
We got some things.
So I think we're going to talk a bit about coaching carousel, how it's affecting the Raiders. We're going to get to the Bill Belichick Hall of Fame SNUB. And we're going to get to the Super Bowl, which I'm pretty excited for.
Who's in the Super Bowl this year?
Yeah.
The New England Patriots. And for those at home, you may see the 1 and the 2 on my jersey if you're watching. This isn't a Tom Brady jersey. I don't know how I can show it too good, but this is a Malcolm Butler jersey because we're playing the Seahawks, and I'm expecting a repeat of the results from before.
Yeah, the exact repeat. Don't give it to Kenneth Walker on the 1 yard line. Like, let Christian Gonzalez, like.
That'd be awesome. No, it would be Kobe Minor, the Mr. Relevant.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but let's get into the coaching carousel. Mike, what are your thoughts?
So, huge, crazy coaching carousel that has taken place as soon as the season concluded. A lot of positions were open, and a lot of them are now filled. And we haven't even gotten to the Super Bowl. It's typically how it works, unless there's a guy or multiple coaches that are currently coaching in the Super Bowl that you can't hire until they are done coaching. Mm-hmm. So there was a total of, I believe, 10 openings.
Yes, I believe that is the number. This, this seems by far and away the craziest coaching carousel ever, just in terms of positions available. Mm-hmm. I've never seen so many great head coaching jobs open up like this.
Yeah.
I don't know. It feels like there's almost more opportunities than there are like great necessarily candidates.
For sure. I think there was some jobs that probably should have gotten filled by more, established coaches, but they kind of got filled quickly. And I can run down the list for you here of the jobs that have currently been filled. So we'll start first off, Cleveland Browns, weird hire. Head coaching candidate last year that didn't get the job. He stuck around as an OC in Baltimore. Todd Monken fills the Cleveland Browns head coaching vacancy. Moving on to the Buffalo Bills.
That's an interesting name, Monken.
Yeah.
It's like kind of cool, sound interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's super head coach. I don't know if it screams head coach to me, but it screams like football, someone in the football program.
Yeah, for sure.
I might rate all the names.
Next, we've got the Buffalo Bills. They get filled. They let Sean McDermott out their door, considered one of the best head coaches in all of the league. He is the fall guy for the disastrous postseason performance that the Buffalo Bills defense displayed in Denver. So they fill in-house Joe Brady, who is currently their offensive coordinator.
I haven't seen people like that. People don't seem to like that. I saw him get compared to Gerard Mayo's 1-year stint. Hey, if the Bills want to let us just have the division for a little while again, I'm cool with that.
I think that's kind of where it's leaning to because Joe Brady has kind of been a name that's popped up year in and year out, but it's like he's been coaching Josh Allen for these years. Mm-hmm. Sean McDermott or Joe Brady, if you ask me which one I'm taking Sean McDermott.
I like his last name.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of those memes where like it would have happened this year almost when Bo Nix goes down and the Broncos need a quarterback, and it's like a picture of Tom Brady with a mustache, and it's like Broncos bringing in Joe Grady, unknown prospect. But yeah, I'm all here for the Bills. They're imploding right now.
They are.
They've had a horrible string of a very bad loss. Losing in a year where it was their time to go and win the chip. It was Josh Allen's time. Blaming the drafting of Keon Coleman on Sean McDermott. Keon Coleman's still on the team.
Mm-hmm. And Joe Brady came out and said Keon Coleman, his best thing that could happen to him was me becoming the head coach. That's what Joe Brady just recently said. I think yesterday or the day before.
Stop talking about him like that.
It's like
it's so weird. He's a huge meme this year. Have you seen the Cam Newton video?
Yeah.
It's very funny. But in that video, and I saw someone point this out yesterday. In that video, he's like, we give that grace to young players. Keon Coleman's 22. Like, he is a young player. But he has been trash. Yeah, and Josh Allen just recently said that if one more thing went my way in that Broncos game, we'd be getting ready for the Super Bowl right now. I don't think so. I don't think so.
Team hasn't been performing that well.
No.
Moving on, the Pittsburgh Steelers, probably the weirdest, funkiest hire nobody was expecting. Mike McCarthy fills that role. He's got to fill in the role of Mike Tomlin, who stepped down as the head coach. Mike McCarthy now becomes only the 4th coach in Pittsburgh Steelers football history. Insanity.
Yeah, they do incredible hiring coaches.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen this one be too beloved. What are your thoughts on it? I mean, usually they go for a young guy. That's why they've had only 3 coaches in their history. A young, maybe like unsung guy who they bring in. They surround him with how great the Steelers culture is, and then he flourishes.
Yep.
This is a different sort of hire. It almost feels more like win now.
It does, and I think it, in a way, it kind of makes sense because what have the Steelers been known for the last, I swear, 60 years of their existence? Defense. Mm-hmm. Mike McCarthy, say whatever you want about him. I still think he's a good coach. He had the Dallas offense and Dak Prescott playing at an MVP level. He had them ranked as like the number 1 offense when he was in Dallas. And he won, 12 games in 2 years in a row, 3 straight years or whatever. So I think he's a good coach. But I just don't think Mike McCarthy is the right guy at this exact moment. Who's the quarterback of the Pittsburgh Steelers? Are they going to switch over to Will Howard, and Will Howard's all of a sudden going to be, an established quarterback in this league? I don't know. Mike McCarthy preaches offense.
I mean, do you think they do it as a move to try to keep Aaron Rodgers?
Yes, and that's what all signs lead to. It's like the reunion back together.
Do they like each other even?
I would think so.
It's funny because Aaron Rodgers is the kind of guy where it's like, oh, they used to work together, so maybe it's a good thing. But I'm like, Aaron Rodgers hates like a bunch of the people he's worked with. Like, he either loves you and he'll take you to the end of the earth with you, like Alan Lazard, or he'll just hate you and be yelling at you all the time.
Marquez Valdez-Scantling. So yeah, we'll see how that one pans out. But I think he's a good coach. I will say that. I think he's a very good coach. Moving on now to the Baltimore Ravens, one of the better pickups. They hired former defensive coordinator for the Chargers, Jesse Minter, to fill in for one of the best coaches in the league, John Harbaugh. John Harbaugh leaves. He was fired. He is the fall guy for Lamar Jackson's incapabilities and unwillingness to be healthy and stay healthy. So John Harbaugh, we're seeing a trend that the fall guys were these great coaches, and it's like, okay, here's the new guys.
Yeah. It's so hard to replace Harbaugh. We'll just have to see how it goes. I mean, all these all these coaches that are being hired kind of seem like spitballs, you know? It's like you don't necessarily know what you're going to get. Now, clearly the Ravens decided it was time to get Minter up and moving around and see if he can coach this team. But yeah, it's another thing of like a really elite, beyond elite coaching opportunity opens up, and it's like you're replacing it with a guy that's like maybe good, maybe not. We'll see.
Defensive-minded head coach for one of the best quarterbacks in the league. I don't know. Do with that info as you will. Moving on, the New York Giants, they go ahead and hire the guy we just talked about, John Harbaugh. John Harbaugh takes over the New York Giants, the G-Men.
Yeah.
And he is now responsible for Jackson Dart's development.
I think that's slam dunk.
I think that's a great hire.
Anybody who gets Harbaugh, that's slam dunk.
Absolutely. I agree.
That's the move. And as much as I hate the Giants at this time of year especially, I'm excited to see that for them. Jackson Dart is such an he makes the game exciting to watch him play. It'll be cool to see how that works out for them. I think it's a great match.
Looking forward to see Cam Scatterbro and Jackson Dart lighting up
Yeah.
New Jersey.
Yeah.
Moving on now to the Atlanta Falcons. One of the hires, Kevin Stefanski, former head coach of the Cleveland Browns, now goes to another dysfunctional franchise currently. The Atlanta Falcons, Kevin Stefanski, offensive-minded. Can he develop Michael Penix?
I actually like this hire a lot. Anytime you can bring in a former coach of the year or two-time coach of the year.
Two-time.
Who did it on the damn Cleveland Browns, I think you have to feel excited about it. I think it is great to bring an offensive guy to try to develop Penix. I feel just fine about this. And the thing about him as an offensive-minded coach being on the Browns always had a great defense as well. So I think that's pretty good. And I think if Penix can do and become anything, that quarterback class will never be topped. Like if he makes an AFC or NFC championship game, it's over.
Yeah,
because it'll be Josh. It'll
be Caleb Williams, Drake May, Jaden Daniels.
I have Josh McDaniels on my mind, and then Caleb Williams technically didn't make it, but he's gonna make it.
He's gonna win Super Bowls.
We'll see about that. Penix. Yeah, I'm just saying the quarterback class is unbelievable, and then you got 9.
Can't forget about 9, dude.
Yeah.
Come on. Moving on now, real quick. Miami Dolphins, which this hire I think is an absolute disaster, just like the Miami Dolphins franchise.
I actually don't know if I know who this is.
Former Packers defensive coordinator Jeff Hafley.
Okay, yeah, I didn't even know that happened.
Jeff Hafley to the Miami Dolphins. He's got to fill total opposite of what Mike McDaniel was for the Dolphins. You bring in Jeff Hafley. Cool.
Yeah. That's like a gust of wind. That's like what is the thing in the desert? Tumbleweed. That's a tumbleweed hire to me. It's not even a great football name. Jeff Hafley, I don't know.
No.
The Dolphins were kind of feisty at the end of last year. I feel like they have something going, but maybe not anymore. That's how I feel about that.
And then real quick, one of my sneaky favorite duos. So I look at this more of a duo hire. The Tennessee Titans hired Robert Saleh, who I think he's a very good coach, defensive-minded, of course. And then they bring in Brian Dable as their offensive coordinator to develop Cam Ward. I think this is a slam dunk hire for the Tennessee Titans.
That's a great duo.
Yeah. Can't go wrong with it.
Yeah.
Got the defensive guy that everybody seems to love. All of his players really like him. I don't know. The Jets is one thing. I can never judge anybody's performances on the Jets. The Jets are the Jets.
Cursed.
Yeah. Robert Saleh, I think this could work out, and especially if Dable can, get Cam Ward going. They just need to get a deep threat or a wide receiver, if that, and I think they can get things humming in Tennessee.
Cam Ward is talented.
He is, absolutely.
I would not consider his rookie year to have been bad.
Yep.
The whole organization, the franchise is bad. Owner's bad, but he played well despite that. He didn't play well, but he played the best he could.
Yeah.
He didn't quite make a Pro Bowl like the other rookie, Shador. That's a crazy.
7 touchdowns, 10 interceptions gets you a Pro Bowl nod.
Wasn't his passer rating was like terrible too? Yeah, interesting. Funny. I mean, Mac Jones made the Pro Bowl his rookie year, so.
Tyler Huntley made a Pro Bowl.
Tyler Huntley did make a Pro Bowl. He was kind of slaying it though. He was running it.
So that is 8 of the 10 coaching hires that have happened.
Also, I just quick random special shout out to Mike McDaniel, Chargers. That's cool. Hopefully that unlocks something. I know you don't like the Chargers, but that's something to watch. That's gonna change up the Chargers for sure.
Yeah, it'll get them to. It'll do something.
They'll lose like 40 to 42. 42 to 40 in the playoffs.
Justin Herbert has 3 playoff games, and he's got 7 interceptions. Yeah,
that's not great.
It's cool. Good for him. So real quick, just to kind of wrap up the coaching carousel, there's 2 head coaching vacancies that are currently not filled. One of them is the Arizona Cardinals. Don't know what direction they're going to go into, but I really hope it's not the direction that the other team is headed to.
Should just take the year off.
They probably should. They should probably cancel their season next year because they're not going to be good. And then you have the Las Vegas Raiders. Fired Pete Carroll. And now they have officially put all their chips to the center of the table for one name, one guy, and one guy only. The guy who has been by far the biggest standout in this playoffs, not named Drake May. It is going to be Clint Kubiak or bust for the Las Vegas Raiders, current offensive coordinator for the Super Bowl-bound Seattle Seahawks. This hire has to happen for my sanity, for my sake. And the interview is tomorrow. He is also interviewing with the Arizona Cardinals. So the Arizona Cardinals all of a sudden came out of nowhere, and they're like, well, we'll match that, and we're going to throw all our chips in the middle of the table. The Raiders literally have to get this deal done, or else there is nobody left. Davis Webb, the passing game coordinator, quarterback coach for the Denver Broncos, just as of yesterday, pulled his hat out of the Raiders' current head coaching job.
One guy,
and one guy only. And there's been talks about him wanting to stay in Seattle, and now all of a sudden you have the Arizona Cardinals come in. I don't see the Arizona Cardinals really as a threat to this point.
Me either.
But the Raiders need a handshake from him tomorrow saying, the day after the Super Bowl, we're going to announce you as the head coach. Here's a blank check, whatever you want. And the Raiders need to make this happen for the sake of the franchise, for the sake of developing soon-to-be quarterback Fernando Mendoza.
There is no backup plan.
There is absolutely no backup plan.
Maybe you could hit up Tomlin.
I think he's going to enjoy his time on TV for Amazon Video. There was talks about maybe even Sean McDermott, if you can somehow make that happen. But
what's his plan?
I think he's going to take a year off coaching.
Year off. That seems to work for people.
It does.
You guys got to get this guy. I think that would be a great hire.
It would absolutely be a great hire.
And that guy's got a hell of a football coach name. I like that name. I think he's done unbelievable work with Darnold.
Yep.
And have him working with Mendoza would be so sweet. I don't think the Cardinals are a draw.
No.
I think the biggest threat would be him wanting to stay with the Seahawks. But I mean, it's Vegas. It's the number one pick. Head coaching gig.
$100 million in cap space. They need to get this deal done. Tom Brady literally just needs to close this deal.
Yep. Yeah, you got Tom in your ear. Like, I think it gets done.
I hope so.
And I think you guys would have avoided a lot of mid candidates to end up with him.
For sure.
And yeah, I think the only other hire I would consider would be like McDermott. I think that would be a good hire too.
I think it would, but this one, all Raider Twitter has been going crazy. I've been going at it with beat reporters. I'm like, dude, come on, give us some info.
Yeah, how old is he?
He's 38 years old currently.
Okay.
Young offensive guru.
He seems like the kind of guy the Steelers would have wanted to go get, but they ended up with fucking Mike McCarthy, so whatever. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Raiders are all in. How very fitting for the only team in Las Vegas. You got to think that if he ended up being the coach of the Raiders, he'd get to stay at any hotel in Vegas whenever he wants. And he gamble all day.
Yep, do whatever he wants to do.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
I hope it happens. We will see. We'll get updates on the Instagram as it goes along. But
Instagram updates.
Yeah. So that's the coaching carousel.
You want to talk about another coach?
Yeah.
The greatest coach of all time.
Oh, for sure. No doubt.
The not first ballot Hall of Fame coach, Bill Belichick, who was snubbed. He was not voted to join the Hall of Fame in his first ballot. And the league, is fair to say, is in a uproar.
Absolutely.
And it's one of those situations where, regardless of if you like the guy, which many people don't, everybody's like, wait up, this is bullshit.
Yeah, that is pretty crazy.
People are pissed.
This is what happens when you leave a legacy, a proven track record of here's my resume for how great I am and how great I was. I left everything out there. And which Belichick did. Belichick won 6 Super Bowls, more than any head coach in history. He is tied with the current 2 leaders in Super Bowl wins all time, the Pittsburgh Steelers, the New England Patriots.
Yep.
And then
he won 2 as an assistant.
Yep.
You could sit here and list the accolades all day. It's not even close. It's the same thing with Brady, in which it's like, oh, he had 2 Hall of Fame careers. And the first string of 3 Super Bowls, second string of 3, either of those would be one of the best coaches ever. But it's all combined into it's just it's irrational. It's what happens when you have the league vote on something, and it's a league full of people that Belichick beat everyone's ass.
And there was we saw he needed a total of, I think, 30 of the 40 votes or something like that.
I think it was 40 of 50.
40 of 50? Okay.
Either way, there was 10.
10/11
maybe. He needed 40, so I guess there was 11.
11 people that decided at least not to vote. And this is the thing. There was I don't know if you saw, I'm sure you saw the report that came out, the guy that was leading the crew of like, hey, we need to talk about Deflategate and Spygate and,
the Patriots were punished for.
There is a sense of integrity that some guys really hold to a high standard. It doesn't make it right. There's absolutely no world where Bill Belichick is not a first ballot Hall of Famer. And this is what we're left with.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like he did something so, egregious that no one else had ever come close to, and then through that he won a Super Bowl, and he had won Super Bowl. It's like, no, they saw him doing this thing that a lot of, like, it's not like he was the only one doing something of that caliber at the time. They saw him doing this thing, they stopped it. Similar to Deflategate, it's like, okay, can't do that anymore. How are you going to win without the cheating? And it's just like win. It's like clearly that wasn't doing too much and affecting too much. It is a level of competitiveness where you try to get any edge that you can over somebody, but clearly the proof's in the pudding. They win without that stuff.
He led the single greatest dynasty in NFL history, and I can say that. I know a lot of people talk about the 49ers in the 90s, the Cowboys in the 90s, the Steelers in the 80s, 70s. The Patriots dynasty from the early 2000s to the mid-2010s is by far, head and shoulders, the greatest 15, 20-year decade.
Yeah,
two-decade.
It's and everybody knows that. It's all that was discussed or talked about, and then when it collapsed, it's all anyone talked about. It's like, oh my God, what a 2 decades of like dominance, and it's just so insane. Like you could say, okay, people are upset about Spygate, take away a Super Bowl for that. People are upset about Deflategate, take away another Super Bowl for that, and then take away one more for fun. What does that leave Bill Belichick with? Still 3 Super Bowls. There are people in the Hall of Fame that have won 1 Super Bowl. That guy who was leading the charge, the Colts guy, I don't even remember his name. Nobody knows who he is.
Yeah.
And he has 1 Super Bowls to his name that he won. He lost Super Bowls, a couple. And
are you talking about Chuck Pagano?
No, the Jim guy, the Colts, this like older dude here. Let me look up his name.
The coach?
He was some guy involved in the Colts. He literally said, I don't remember if I voted for Bill Belichick or not.
Oh.
He's this old dude. And then the Hall of Fame reached out to him and was like, you did actually vote for Bill Belichick. Which, okay, but like why do you have a say if you don't even fucking remember?
Yeah. It's insanity. This is what you get when you leave it up to people that basically choose your fate, and it's very unfair. And I get it. Bill Belichick's not very liked. I've grown to like Bill Belichick. I think he's funny. I think he's a little bit quirky.
Yeah. Weird dude. His girlfriend's really young. It's like funny. Like
it's weird, but yeah. No, it's just absolutely. It's a laughter. So then if this is the case, if we're not going to allow in Bill Belichick because of Spygate and Deflategate, so Tom Brady's not a first ballot Hall of Famer then if he's associated with Deflategate? If
Tom Brady is not a first ballot Hall of Famer, Ohio will burn. Like genuinely to the ground. Like it'll go crazy. I honestly think it's doing that right now. Like okay, it's the Hall of Fame's kind of burning to the ground right now, metaphorically. I think if Tom didn't get it, someone would literally light it on fire and like commit arson. But
and then this is the thing that I just want to get this out there. I'm getting sick of hearing coaches that. So, for example, like I think it was Colin Cowherd, and there's a lot of national talking head media, sports writers, sports broadcasters, sports people in general, that are discussing current coaches, like, for example, Jim Harbaugh, like, oh, yeah, he's a future Hall of Famer. It's like, so Jim Harbaugh is considered a future Hall of Famer for never winning jack nothing, and we're going to keep Bill Belichick out of the Hall of Fame, the greatest coach in the sport has ever seen, but we're going to discuss these guys as Jim Harbaugh was one of them. There was oh my gosh, somebody else. There was a couple names that kind of have gotten brought up throughout the years that it's like, oh yeah, he's got a future Hall of Fame career. It's like, but we're leaving out the greatest coach that has ever touched the game.
He lived and breathed football too, man. He loves, I'll just come out lately about how much he loves the history of football, how much it would mean for him to be in the Hall of Fame. It's sad.
And reality is, people talk about like, oh, was it Bill? Was it Brady? There was many Super Bowls, not many, but there was a few Super Bowls. They didn't win because of Tom Brady. They won because of the Bill Belichick led culture team.
Yeah,
13-3. They beat the Greatest Show on Turf 20-17 or something like that. There was some games where Tom Brady wasn't always wearing his superhero cape, and it was because of Bill Belichick and the dominance that he established for so long. And I cannot believe I'm talking this highly about that dynasty.
That's the only positive to come of this, is that everyone's like, everyone who's been hating is just like, okay, actually, this guy, they're coming to his defense. Even like, Tom Brady and Bill Belichick had speculated that they've kind of had beef in the recent times. Tom came out and said, I would never want to play for another coach. Mm-hmm. If I could do it all again, Bill Belichick. Robert Kraft, it's like, yeah, we've had maybe issues in the past forever, but it should be Bill. It's not even like if this was somehow the league came together and voted greatest coach of all time, if Belichick didn't get it, it would be like he should get it. But this is the Hall of Fame. Like this shouldn't even be a fucking question. It's insane. Mm-hmm. And those 11 people that didn't vote for him to get in are the only 11 people in the world. Mm-hmm. I think it's crazy. Yep. It's crazy that this is the thing to unify the entire league. Like everybody's all buddy now, being like, "What is this shit?"
Sean McVay was the other name that I was thinking of. That it's like, oh yeah, future Hall of Famer Sean McVay. It's like, okay,
yeah, like he should continue if his career continues to flourish. Yeah, I would say that's like a slam dunk.
And I think it's just a disservice to the title of a Hall of Famer. It's like, let's talk about that once they're done and once they're retired, whatnot. Because we don't know. You would have thought Bill Belichick, that's not even a question. He's going to get inducted as soon as it's sad. It's really messed up. And it ruins sports for a lot of people. Like for me, for example, like I just don't like seeing that.
It tarnishes the Hall of Fame and everything that it stands for. Mm-hmm. And I wonder if there's some possibility of like a recount or something, or if like they could literally just step in, like this would be the only instance, this or like Tom Brady would be the only instance, and then maybe in the future Pat Mahomes, of like if they're not first ballot, it's like, come on, there's no one touching them. Mm-hmm. We'll see about Mahomes. He might not ever come back, and then I wouldn't say that, but
I think Mahomes is a Hall of Famer.
I feel like Mahomes might have another Super Bowl or two in him.
1,000,000% a Hall of Famer as right this second.
But I'm saying like it just. I don't know anyone else that if they weren't first ballot, like it would be appropriate to like step in.
Right.
Like even like Peyton Manning, like hadn't had as incredible a career of like Bill Belichick. You don't think? 2 Super Bowls, one of the second greatest quarterback of all time, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm nothing against Peyton Manning. I'm just saying, like, if he didn't get first ballot, people would have rioted. What?
I don't know if you were just trying to discredit like Peyton Manning.
No, not at all. Not at all.
I don't know what direction you were.
Not at all.
I'm not touching that subject.
Okay. We can move forward. We can move forward.
All right, I'm gonna do you a favor here.
I'm not discrediting Peyton Manning. I'm just saying.
Let's just move on.
Bill Belichick as a coach is greater than Manning as a quarterback.
I'm gonna do you a favor now. We are at the 30-minute mark.
Okay, you wanna?
And I'm gonna give you 30 minutes because Emma's really amped up to talk about this as well.
Em, what do you think we should talk about?
I don't know. Maybe the Super Bowl.
Oh, If you haven't heard, if you've been living under a rock, the New England Patriots are back in the Super Bowl.
Unless you've been living under 10 feet of snow, yeah.
Yeah, 10 feet of snow like many New Englanders.
Yeah,
right
it doesn't
now.
bother them. Unlike
Does not
the
bother us.
Broncos.
It's so hard to find the words to even describe the feeling. This was a this.
You're
was
like,
a-
this has never happened before. I don't know how to describe it.
No, this happened multiple times. We're a spoiled fan base, but just in terms of
Mike.
what was expected in this year, this is a rebuild year for the New England Patriots. This is us coming off back-to-back 4-13 seasons. We are not supposed to be here. We're ahead of schedule. We haven't even had the last time we had an off season. First off, we picked number 4 overall. It could have been 1. It was going to be the 1 pick for most of the year, or a good chunk of the year. Then we end up with the 4. We have our free agency class. We are overpaying people to come play in New England. We're like, hey, we know we suck. We know we're back-to-back 4-13. We got this new coach. We got Vrabel to come in. He's a great guy. We'll pay you a shit ton of money to come play for us. Hopefully we turn things around. I can't wait to see the difference between next free agency and this free agency. People want to come play here. But yeah, we are in the Super Bowl. Mike, do you have anything to say? Patriots Seahawks Super Bowl rematch. I got the Malcolm Butler jersey on. I'm feeling great.
Yeah. They did it. They did it again, and they're here. They're kind of just around again. It's like that annoying fly that is around your house that it's like, please get out. Please stop. I've had enough. He can't keep getting away with it. Shout out Aaron Paul from Breaking Bad. Just finished that series. Jesse
Wait,
Pinkman.
you finished Breaking Bad?
I finished Breaking Bad.
my
We will
God.
talk about that at some point.
I wanted to watch Felina with
Are you
you.
comparing the Patriots to the Fly?
The fly that just doesn't
episode.
leave, and it's like the most annoying thing of all time. You finally get rid of it. It's gone for a week or 2 weeks or a month, and then it just comes right back. The NFL world is furious with the New England Patriots back in the Super Bowl. I am one of them. But I am not hating. It is not hating. It is jealousy. It is absolute, damn it, they did it again.
It's insane.
I give all the
bad.
credit. I doubted them all year long. There's clips of when you were talking early on in October of like, well, maybe if the Patriots make the Super
Yeah,
Bowl.
that's a good point. We should make a compilation of all the times Mike doubted us.
I mean, it was very reasonable too.
It was very reasonable. It was very reasonable.
And another thing that I love is that throughout the whole year, the Patriots have been playing well. Drake May had been playing well. It's like, oh, like this is a likable Patriots team. I like Drake May. I like Vrabel. And then like they just kept winning a little bit. It's like, all right, we'll see what they do in the playoffs. Win a game, win a couple games, and then it gets to the point where it's like, if they make the Super Bowl, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. Like the dime shift of like, this is a fun team. It's exciting. They're young.
Yeah.
They're likable, and now it's just like, fuck the Patriots again.
Obviously, Ant and I are having a Super Bowl party.
Well, actually, okay. So we haven't done our fun fact of the episode yet. I actually have a bit of a surprising fun fact for you. It has to do with the Super Bowl 60 in Santa Clara. Or I guess, yeah, it's in Santa Clara. I will be in attendance at this game. I'm going
Going where?
to the Super Bowl.
Like what? Like what Super Bowl?
Super Bowl 60,
Ant is
Patriots,
going
Seahawks.
to the
I will
Super
be there.
Bowl.
You were going
I'm going
like to watch at a bar in Santa Clara?
Nope. I'm going to watch
In the stadium.
in the stadium.
He's ditching our Super Bowl party.
Yeah, sorry, Em. That was tough news
You're
to break.
going to the Super Bowl.
I'm going to the Super Bowl. Yeah, I've had a couple days to accept and reflect this and like calm down from it, but it's one of the craziest things ever.
Yeah, he was shaking.
I couldn't speak when I found out. Yeah,
Did you sell like a kidney? Like what?
I'm feeling a little light on the organs. I just want to give a quick shout out to Joe Russo, it's his birthday today.
Oh,
Literally,
happy birthday.
Happy
Happy
birthday, Joe. We're
birthday.
recording on his birthday right now. He clutched up. Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome. That's cool.
Yeah.
So you and Joe are gonna.
Me, Joe, and my brother Nick. We're going.
And Nick.
Yeah.
Nice.
So it's kind of a thing of, my dad's been a season ticket holder since Gillette, since Gillette Stadium opened.
Got in early.
And he's kind of had it, which I didn't know. He's had somewhat of a chance to go to the Super Bowl almost every time. There's been many times. He's passed up on 6 Super Bowls. I think it's for every 2 tickets you get one. You should get half your tickets worth of Super Bowl tickets, and they would usually you just sell them or get rid of them. It never was worth it.
Right.
But I think just after fucking passing up 6 times, seeing us suck for a couple of years, it was brutal. He must have been never mind. If we get another shot, I'm going.
That's awesome. That's actually really cool to hear. In all seriousness,
I'm very excited. Once in a lifetime opportunity. I'm still processing it, but I'm very excited to be there, and I fucking hope we win because it'll be the best experience no matter what. But man, would that kick ass!
I can imagine you talking to your future wife one day, and she's like, "Wasn't our wedding the best day of your life?" And you're like, "Second best,
Nope.
babe."
Watching Drake.
It's so funny. I had a conversation last night with a few friends about this. I said there are very few things that Maddie has zero say in. Shout out Maddie, my girlfriend. One of them.
That's how it should be.
Shout out Maddie.
Shout out Maddie. We were saying this last night, though. There are very few things that she has absolutely zero say in. And we were discussing the topic of the Raiders making the Super Bowl one day. Mm-hmm. I said, Maddie has absolutely zero say. I'm going no matter what.
Oh, yeah.
I will pay. I will solicit myself in order to be there for the Raiders to in the Super Bowl. So no, that's really cool. I think that's
I would
awesome.
love that for you one day, and it will happen.
Yeah,
and I think it'll be Mendoza.
It should be.
Yeah.
So you'll get an up look, close, see, vision. The words can't even come out of my mouth. Of your team in the Super Bowl and our future head coach dialing up plays against your team.
Yes, I will. I get to see. I'm just so I'm so excited, and I love.
When did you find out?
I don't even it's I blacked out. I think 3 days ago.
Oh, okay. Nice.
It's so unbelievable. I love this team. This Patriots team is so much heart, and like I said, we haven't had that free agency of we're gonna go compete for the Super Bowl class. Mm-hmm. This was actually something I wanted to bring up. Was apparently around the trade deadline, the Patriots had a chance to go get Myles Garrett, the new sack leader of all time in single season all time. And the price was 3 firsts, which is super pricey. But now I'm you make that deal 100 times out of 100 if you know you're in the Super Bowl. But we didn't, and we're still making it. It's just God, it's just unbelievable. It's unbelievable to be back. This one feels different with Brady. You go into the season, you're overjoyed. You're we have a chance to win the Super Bowl any given year. This was just such a complete turnaround. And Boston's back in full swing. Everyone's being super annoying and in everyone's face about it. I love it.
Okay.
You need a villain. It's good. It's good to have a villain.
All right. We've had enough.
Yeah.
Enough
glazing.
It's getting a little sappy and glazing here. Now I'm gonna be
talk
the emperor. And I want to.
Who you think?
Let's get down to the nitty gritty.
Who you think's gonna win?
Because we're talking all this Patriots, and rightfully so. Absolutely, I will not take away anything from that.
Yes. And really quick, I just like to say, regardless of the result of the game, I couldn't be fucking happier this season. But we're gonna win. Go with your thing.
Okay.
I don't think you agree with me.
All right. So Patriots. Absolutely, you can talk about whatever. They're in the Super Bowl. It doesn't matter. Nothing.
It does.
Nothing could be said about what they have done now up to this point. But
okay.
There are 2 teams. If I remember correctly, there are 2 teams that make it to the Super Bowl. And we are talking about, matter of fact, I should have kept my green sweatshirt on because it wasn't Celtics green. It's Seattle Seahawk green. So my shoes have the green Nike check on it. So I want to talk about the other team that's in the Super Bowl. And let's not forget about who else is in the Super Bowl.
Hell of a team.
The Seattle Seahawks. We're getting a Super Bowl rematch from Super Bowl, what was it, 52? 52, 50.
Super Bowl 49.
Oh, was it 40?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Because the Super Bowl 50 was the Cam Newton Broncos one. Okay. So, yes, the Patriots are in the Super Bowl, but the Seattle Seahawks look like the best team in the entire world right this second.
I do think fundamentally the Seahawks are the favorite for a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with them being the favorite.
So
I'm just saying we're gonna win.
We can break this down, and I'd like to, because this is not a Patriots show, and this is I have to play devil's advocate.
I appreciate that. You should.
And we can go back and forth here. I'm gonna treat the Seahawks like they're my team.
Okay.
And
are you rooting for them?
Yes, I am unfortunately rooting for them. For all my New England people, I love you all.
How's that going with Maddie?
She is a Raiders fan.
Okay.
She can say whatever she wants, but she is not rooting for the Patriots in the Super Bowl. I will not allow her.
She has no say in that either.
When it comes to football, Maddie just no say. No, I'm kidding.
You love your New Englanders, though.
I love my New Englanders, but let me tell you something. We are sick of your team. Just like you're sick of my Dodgers. I get it. And I love to rub it in because I experienced a lot of pain from the Dodgers for a majority of my life. But now we're winning and everything's great. Patriots. Unfortunately, you guys have made my football watching NFL experience painful, and it sucks, and it really sucks. But now I'm going to be here standing up to the plate for now currently for 1 week, my head coach, my future head coach, and my Seattle Seahawks. I'm going to go all in. So I want you guys to know that I'm all in on my Seattle Seahawks from this upcoming Sunday, the entire week leading forward. So let's talk about their path to the Super Bowl. Finished the regular season 14-3. 3 of those losses came Baker Mayfield, the Rams, and they lost week 1 against the, oh my gosh, who did they lose to week 1?
Couldn't have been worse than the Raiders.
Yeah. Patriots, one of their losses came to my team. Beating the New England Patriots in New England, it's not for everybody.
It's insane. It's insane how far we've come from that. I remember being so down bad after that loss.
So the Seattle Seahawks, led by Sam Darnold, wrote off for a very long time. Sam Darnold, is taking them to a damn Super Bowl. Won an NFC title game with Sam Darnold as your starting quarterback. Their path, they had a bye week because they were the number 1 seed in the entire league. Bye week, they play their division rival, the San Francisco 49ers, in an absolute dumpster fire of a game, 41-6 or whatever it was. Absolute dominance, utter dominance.
Yeah.
Their second game, the NFC title game, they played their biggest rival, some would say, the Los Angeles Rams. For an instant classic of a game
Great
up
game.
in Lumen Field in Seattle. But they found a way to win. They found a way to beat Matthew Stafford. He doesn't like being called Matt.
Interesting.
His wife came out and made a whole thing. Don't call him Matt. It's Matthew. Matthew Stafford. It's a real thing. Beats Sean McVay, Ryan Seacrest looking Sean McVay.
Co-work.
In a instant classic, 31-27, and offensive coordinator, future Raiders coach, Clint Kubiak really dialed up a game. And now they're in the Super Bowl. And they are in I think, the toughest division in football, having to face Matthew Stafford, twice a year. Brock Purdy and Mac Jones, a combination of the two, but you got to face Kyle Shanahan. This Seattle team looks unbeatable, currently constructed. I think the Rams were pretty damn good, and they handled business against the Rams. The defense looks really good. The quarterback, for whatever reason, looks really good.
For your coach.
That's my coach. Jackson Smith and Jigba is the best receiver in football as of right.
Unbelievable. Still my favorite non-Patriots player of all time, so it'd be cool to see him too.
Zach Charbonnet tore his ACL, unfortunately. My UCLA Bruin, Zach Charbonnet, tore his ACL. So now they're stuck with Kenneth Walker. And yeah, I know, right? Yeah, exactly. Kenneth Walker's playing out of this world.
He's good, yeah.
He's playing really good.
Pat's going to stuff him up.
They might will. They might
They
will.
got great. It's going to be a great defensive matchup. Sorry, I'm cutting you off.
No. You're good. You're good. Rashid Shaheed has just been like
He's great.
the best like gadget player in the league. Like what in the world?
What a great pickup.
Absolute insane, an insane trade that worked out so favorably to the Seattle Seahawks. And Mike McDonald has just kind of established like, hey, we're kind of back, but we're flying on all cylinders. You know, this team looks better than the Legion of Boom era. I think.
The defense?
No. The team.
Okay. Because I was gonna say the defense is good, but it's not Legion of. It's like Legion of very good.
Legion of they called themselves something. I think they nicknamed themselves something. They kind of did like a little play on words there thing. They got Tyreek Woolen, Devon Witherspoon. They have Eamon Worry.
I like that guy.
Dude, Cam Chancellor reincarnate or Earl Thomas, whatever.
He's got me Eman worried.
And
Don't matter. Drake May.
I think the Seahawks win this game. I'll just come out and say that now. I think they do. I don't know what version of win they're going to get. I don't know if it's going to be a defensive masterclass on both sides and it's going to be a really tight, low-scoring game.
Could be.
Or is it going to be Drake May and Sam Darnold slinging that thing? And Travion Henderson and Kenneth Walker going back and forth, punch for punch? Is it going to be Stephon Diggs versus Jackson Smith and Jigba, the first one to 150 yards? That's going to be the winner of the game. Is it going to be Robert Spillane and them boys?
Well, he's hurt. He hasn't practiced.
He'll be fine.
Pats have some injury worries. Drake May's got a shoulder thing.
Shoulder thing? Shoulder gate?
Shoulder thing?
They're fine. It's a Super Bowl.
I hope he's fine. He will play through anything.
They have the saying, everybody in the league is either banged up or hurt by week like 6 or 8, whatever.
Yeah.
Everybody's hurt. Everybody's tired. Everybody's playing. It don't matter.
I just want Spillane and Landry on the field.
I'm sure they will. And Milton Williams will be stuffing.
He's great. What a great signing.
A very good signing.
We paid that guy a shit ton of money because we were paying the we suck tax.
Yeah. We can talk about the Patriots' path.
Well, I would like to say both these teams were expected to not have that great of a season. You know, if the Rams had made it, it would have been like, yeah, the Rams were expected to be in the Super Bowl hunt. But the Seahawks, I mean, when they got Darnold, it was seen as a downgrade potentially from Geno at the time.
At the time, yeah,
definitely like an unnecessary shakeup. And it's cool that both these teams have kind of rised above that. I mean, Patriots start the year with a loss to the Raiders, come back, get a win, lose to the Steelers. They're sitting at 1-2. Then they win again. They're 2-2. I'm like, okay, we're just going to keep trading wins back and forth. I wanted 9 wins. I would have been very happy with 10. I wanted to win a playoff game this year.
Yep.
Patriots go on an insane win streak that doesn't stop until we have a rematch against the Bills. So we've already beaten the Bills. We got a rematch with the Bills in Foxborough. We trade games with the Bills, which they are the best team in our division by 1,000 miles. And then we don't lose again until now we're in the Super Bowl. We're not going to lose again. Patriots are the only team in history to go 9-0 on the road, undefeated on the road. Road Warriors.
Yeah, Mac Hollins.
And the talk all year has been about how easy the Patriots' schedule is. But I would like to discuss. There's a graphic that I sent you the other day.
You did. Send it.
Of the quarterbacks that each team has faced throughout the year, and I don't think it's that lopsided. The Patriots versus the Seahawks here.
Mike's tight.
No.
Continue.
So we're gonna go through it. So for the Patriots side of things, you're gonna, Mike. I want to do an exercise here. I want you to like kind of hold your hand out and put up a finger every time you hear a good quarterback.
I got you.
And take deep breaths.
Just
every time you hear a good quarterback listed. So actually, I'm not gonna tell you which team I'm doing first.
Right. Fine.
Okay.
And this is strictly based off of this season. I'm not thinking about any other season. This is like currently what this quarterback is.
Yeah, who do you think is a good quarterback this season? Brock Purdy, Aaron Rodgers, Spencer Rattler, Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, Trevor Lawrence, CJ Stroud, Jaden Daniels, Jacoby Brissett, Matthew Stafford, Cam Ward. Is it Matt Bosmer?
Yeah.
Matt Bosmer, Kirk Cousins, Phillip Rivers, Bryce Young.
This is like that trend where it's like everything you have in your ass.
What?
Never heard that.
And that is so. Have you seen those? Okay, so. And you're sidetracking what we're doing. We'll talk about that. We'll tell Mike about that another time. Jesus Christ. Okay, so you end up with 8. Who the hell is your 8th? Bryce Young?
Yeah, Bryce Young had a good year.
Okay.
This year, a good I'm not saying he's top 5 good quarterbacks.
I'll allow it. You ended up with 8. Was there any that I might want to argue with you with? Brock Purdy, Baker, Trevor. Did you have Stroud or Daniels?
I said Stroud and Daniels.
Okay.
They're good quarterbacks.
Daniels had a kind of a down year.
He did, but he was injured. Okay. He was injured.
Obviously, you had Stafford.
Yeah.
And, you picked Bryce Young. So that's 1.
That's 8. And Baker was kind of a toss-up, but
Purdy. Do you have Rodgers or?
I said Rodgers. Yes, I think.
Okay. That's 8.
Listen, you ask good quarterback. When I think of good quarterbacks, those guys are good quarterbacks.
That's a solid A. That's a solid number. Okay, I'm gonna go through the next list.
Okay.
Geno Smith, Tua Tagovailoa, Aaron Rodgers.
Yep.
Bryce Young.
Yep.
Josh Allen.
Yep.
Spencer Rattler, Cam Ward, Dylan Gabriel, Michael Penix, Baker Mayfield, Justin Fields, Joe Flacco, Jackson Dart, Lamar Jackson.
Slow down.
Sorry.
I got Baker Mayfield. Go ahead.
Justin Fields, you don't need to think.
No.
Joe Flacco, Jackson Dart,
Jackson, yeah.
Lamar Jackson,
Yeah.
Brandon Cook, Quentin Ewers, Justin Herbert. If you're putting Bryce Young on there, you gotta put Justin Herbert on there. Justin Herbert.
Well, was this playoff? I need actual.
It was playoff.
Was it playoff Justin Herbert?
Yeah.
This finger's staying the hell down because there ain't no way we're considering Justin Herbert a good player in the postseason.
And CJ Stroud, Jarrett Stidham. So you have with the argument of Justin Herbert.
It ain't even an argument. This is reality. This is true.
So you have 7. That was the Patriots. You have 7 good quarterbacks for the Patriots. 8 good quarterbacks for the Seahawks.
Yep.
Justin Herbert is debatable to make that 8-8. But
are we not discussing though
the division?
The Seahawks facing Matthew Stafford 3 times.
They did face Stafford 3 times.
3 times.
We played Allen twice. Should have been 3 times, but he couldn't make the dance.
Handle it. Couldn't handle it. Instead, you got Jarrett Stidham instead of Josh Allen.
I'm just saying that point to say that it's a bit closer than everyone's making it out to be. I do think the Patriots are better than a lot of people are saying. That defense is
I can agree with that.
Suffocating.
I can agree with that.
Drake May is efficient and protective. He's had a struggled in the playoffs. He's played 3 top 5 defenses in a row for the playoffs.
Yep.
And no team or quarterback has ever done that. No team or quarterback has ever won that. The Seahawks aren't. It's not like they're seeing the Seahawks and it's suddenly an easier matchup.
Ow, I just want to.
But he will be able to throw the ball a bit more than he would have been able to against the Texans and the Broncos.
The reason why I wanted context as far as their playoff roads, and this is what I'm going to get to. Not taking anything away from the Patriots. Every team that makes it this far needs something to bounce their way. They need something. They need some luck. Luck is involved when you make it this far. You get to pull Justin Herbert and the Chargers first game. And Justin Herbert, you might as well throw me at quarterback out there when it comes to the playoffs. I'm pretty sure I can throw 3 interceptions.
You are a known Herbert disliker.
And am I incorrect for that?
Nah, he's terrible.
He's garbage.
Dog shit in the playoffs.
Horrible.
But, it could have been his year.
I can promise you, as long as he's on the field, it ain't his year.
Man.
The Texans, I thought, was actually the most impressive win. I thought the Texans, I thought they had something going.
That was a dog fight. Like, that was not a dog fight, but that was brutal fucking to fight that defense.
Yeah, they're an outstanding. They were the number one defense all year long. They're phenomenal. I thought that was the most impressive one. You got that game at home, rightfully so, 2 seed. And then we'll get to the AFC Championship game before I even get there.
That was like half a football game.
That was, I don't even know what that was.
It honestly, well, some people will argue that the end of that, the snowy part of that game is real football.
Yeah.
And it was pretty great.
Yep.
But I mean, it was really kind of just half of a football game, and May was off to a slow start.
Now, allow me to retort.
Okay, well, are we gonna? I just want to say one thing about the AFC Championship game, and this is not to credit and suddenly say that Stidham was like a good quarterback to play or whatever. But I was impressed by how he was playing to start that game. He was managing that offense. Peyton had him playing pretty well, so I just want to shout him out. Former Patriot, he played pretty well until he couldn't see us in the all white uniforms in the snow. We were in the camouflage, and we're wearing those all white uniforms in the Super Bowl, and I'm gonna fucking be there. What were you saying? I can't wait.
Where do I go? The luck and the things going in the favor of you guys. If Mahomes was in this playoffs, obviously totally different outcomes in whole. There was no way I saw Josh Allen not making it to at least the AFC title game. For whatever reason, they lose that game. I can't even fathom that. The AFC North, I would just like to mention, what the hell were the Ravens this year? Why the hell can't the Bengals figure anything out to get 2 of the best quarterbacks in the league, 2 of the top 5 quarterbacks in the league into the playoffs? You have Aaron Rodgers-led Steelers win that division and host a playoff game. They got throttled and thumped by the Houston Texans. If it was Joe Burrow, if it was Lamar Jackson, I don't think that outcome happens. I don't think maybe I just don't see a world. So the point that I'm getting to here is you got to host the Chargers, and granted, Justin Herbert, atrocious. He's an atrocity. And I will go on record saying that for the rest of my life. If it was Lamar, if it was Burrow, but this is a lot of ifs, and of course.
Yeah.
And then we get to the AFC title game. Bo Nix, I don't think he's the next, god in this league. I don't think it would have been much different either.
It would have been different.
It would have been, and maybe the Broncos do win that game if Peyton kicks that field goal instead of going for it on 4th and 1. There's a lot of ifs, and don't kill me. I get it. I understand.
For someone who doesn't like Justin Herbert, you're saying if a lot.
Shut up. It worked out, and they did what they had to do. They handled business. At the end of the day, you handled business. And guess what? It's not the Patriots' fault that Mahomes wasn't there. Lamar wasn't there.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to say. We don't get
Josh Allen fumbling another game. That's not anybody else's fault.
We don't get to pick who we could play. We would have played whoever showed up.
And some would say.
But I will 100% agree with you. The path for the Patriots, not even debatable, was easier to get playoff-wise specifically, was easier to get there. And it is true that steel sharpens steel. Clearly the Seahawks are ready to play in a little more of a dogfight than the Patriots. I mean, I do think Drake May had learned a lot from that snow game, because he's mic'd up. He was like, this is fucking hard, and the coaching, there's some really great coaching moments of them supporting him. But I don't know. And that's to my main point about the Super Bowl is what makes the Super Bowl so great is that it is one game. Anybody, any given Sunday can win one goddamn game. It's not a game of 7 to which, but also I don't think the teams are that outmatched that it would, be a guaranteed thing in a game of 7. But it's just one bounce. You're one bounce away, one play away, one intercepted at the goal line away. And I've seen a lot of people predict Pats win 28-24. Same score, that'd be cool. It's any damn day, and I'll be there. And if the Patriots lose, I'll be the first one to see it. But if the Patriots win, I'll be right fucking there, and I'll charge onto the field and get arrested.
What I really like about it, and this is why California is the best state known to man, this game is going to be held in Santa Clara in February. You're going to have beautiful, perfect weather.
It's going to be
perfect
nice.
weather.
Yeah.
Both teams are going to get to play how they want to play. They don't have to play in snow and win a game 10-7. They don't have to play the game in rain. They don't have to play it in a dome on turf. This is going to be played on grass, on an open field. There's going to be no wind. It's going to be 70 degrees at kickoff. It's going to be beautiful.
It's going to be give me your best. I'm going to give you mine.
And that's why I don't think it's going to be a defensive showdown. I think we're going to see a high-scoring game.
Let's let Drake sling the thing a little bit.
Yeah,
let's get that shoulder right.
Everybody wants to see that.
He has not shown his abilities yet in this playoffs.
I agree.
Let him cook.
Let him
cook.
I agree.
Let him damn cook. And I hope it's a great game. I'm so glad all these players have gotten playoff experience. May has incredible playoff experience right now. Means so much for the future going forward.
Yes.
But win on Sunday.
Let me just say, there's going to be a flock of Seahawks looking to take down some Patriots. And my Seahawks are going to win this game.
Now they're your Seahawks.
I said I'm fully picking them because let me tell you something. I said, and I was telling people this, and I'm sorry, everybody's gonna get mad at this. I honestly don't care at this point. My team sucks. I'm allowed to have opinions, damn it. I said, they're like, who are you gonna root for? You know, when it was Broncos, Patriots, and when it was Rams, Seahawks. I'm like, well, the winner of the Rams Seahawks game, I guess, because I cannot stand the Broncos. I hate them with a burning passion. And the Patriots have won too damn much, so I'm sick of it.
You hate the Broncos more, though?
I absolutely hate
the
Broncos more. Good. If it was up to me, Denver wouldn't exist.
Well, we'll just have to fucking see.
We'll have to see it.
Go Pats. We all we got. Yeah. We all we need.
Absolutely. And the world's going to be against you because everybody hates you guys. Don't do the Cam Ward. Don't do that.
This has been a hell of a damn season for the Patriots. Thank you to everybody, the Patriots organization, for giving us this year.
Final score prediction.
I'm going to go with 28-24 Patriots.
28-24.
I like that.
I'm going to go 31-28.
Patriots.
Okay.
Seahawks. High scoring. The Seahawks have just been scoring. Like 41 in the first game, 31 in the next game. Raiders' future head coach has just been dialing it up. Clint Kubiak, man.
We'll have to see.
Tom Brady's just going to be sitting there. He's not going to know what to do when he's calling the game. He's going to be like, oh, my former team or my future coach. It's
my legacy. I feel like he doesn't want us to win. He doesn't want us to win.
He's like,
honestly, maybe like for his own legacy, I could see that. But no, he's gonna be rooting for the Pats. You know who's gonna be rooting for the Pats? Julian goddamn Edelman. That guy shows up every day for the Pats. Yeah.
The Edelman catch.
And you know what? I'll close out on this because we do have to go.
Yeah.
I would like to close out on this. I'm tired of the conversation of, was it Brady? Was it Bill? Bill's not even a Hall of Famer. So how could it be Bill? Brady won when he left. But guess what? The team he left is back in the Super Bowl. Not coached by Bill Belichick. So was it either? I don't think so at this point.
Okay, Mike and Ant are going to take this out back now.
No, you know who it was? It was Josh McDaniels. All right, guys. Go Patriots. Thank you. Rant Colony. Peace out.
Go
Thank
Pats.
you guys so much for watching. We appreciate you.
Intercepted at the goal line by Malcolm Butler.
And that cuts the lead from 48 to 7.
Thanks for watching Sports Rant with Mike and Ant. Sports Rant is hosted by Anthony Russo and Michael Gonzalez, produced by M. Wood, and recorded at Third Wheel Podcast Studios in Los Angeles. Follow the show on YouTube and Instagram @SportsRantPod.